All right, we are back with another pick'em video. It is Thursday, November 6th in the NBA. We have one game, and it's a weird one. So we're going to talk about my favorite play, and I'm probably going to talk about two other plays that I think just have higher upside. If you don't know, it's the Suns versus the Clippers. The Suns are getting Jalen Green now into the equation. He's kind of a really unpredictable player in general. He could have 45 points in 30 minutes, whatever it might be, or he could play 15 minutes because he's on a minutes restriction and score 0 points. He's also going to be kind of a black hole on offense. Ball movement doesn't really run through him very well, so it's just a weird addition for the Suns. So it's going to be a little bit harder to predict the Suns side of things. On the Clippers side of things, though, we have no James Harden and no Kawhi Leonard. Very weird situation there, too. But they have a lot of vets that have been around for a while. They know how to play basketball, and I think there's some pretty good angles on some of their overs right now. So that's the way I'm going to attack it, and then we'll get you guys out of here. But first, we got to go into the recap of yesterday because we're back to our winning ways. So yeah, that's 3 winning days in a row, which we love to see, kind of what we were accustomed to at the beginning of the season. And if you're new around here, I go over my winning days, I go over my losing days. I'm totally transparent about everything I play. And yeah, we had a great day. We had great reads overall. Let's talk about the 2 losses down here. They were only 0.2 unit plays. They were a plus 400 and a plus 375. That's okay. I don't mind losing those, especially because Luka, 1 rebound shy of a triple-double, had 8 rebounds going into the fourth quarter. I thought we had that one, and then the 76ers got the best Donovan Mitchell that we've seen all season, 46 points. Apparently someone was talking crap to him on 2K, some little kid, and he was like, I haven't seen a highlight from you all season. Well, there you go. He gave you 76ers 46 points. Also, huge Jared Allen game. Met Mobley had like 23 points. Jared Allen, like 3 steals, 3 blocks, 25 and 10 or something. And 76ers only lose that game by 10. So I don't mind the reads on both of those. Obviously, Luka triple-double, very close. But let's talk about this one, Michael Porter Jr., 2.5 assists. That was our only main line loss. And we lost a unit on that because he got an assist with like 10 seconds left. I brought up the video. Yeah, here's Michael Porter Jr., just a gimme layup at the end of the game. They're up 9 points at that point, or 7 points at that point, with 10 seconds left. So unfortunate one there. I think I love the read on that, but it's just an unfortunate loss. Where's my tab? But yeah, let's talk about the wins. Kyle Filipowski, no Walker Kessler. We knew that going in. Now Walker Kessler ruled out for the entire season. That sucks. Get well soon for Walker Kessler. I think he's a great young player. But Filipowski, we attacked the under here because we didn't love his matchup, and we just don't think he's going to get that much time. He only plays 20 minutes. You got to give minutes to Nurkic, who's getting like 30 minutes a game now. You got to give minutes to Kevin Love. You got to give minutes to Taylor Hendricks. You got to give minutes to Ace Bailey. There's just not enough minutes to go around for the big men, and he plays 20 minutes, ends with 4 points, shoots like 5 times. Great read overall. Dante DiVincenzo threes had 4 threes at halftime, so he hit the ladder for us, 2.5. Yep, we attacked a minus 146 play. That's the first time we've done that all season. But we also went to the plus 162 play, and we got some money there. So, yeah, love that read. Easy one. They get 5 threes in the game. CJ McCollum, under 14.5 points. I was at that Celtics game, and, yeah, absolute blowout. We kind of read that very well. And CJ McCollum, with these young dudes around, if he has a bad shooting night, he's not getting even close to this line, and I think he ended with like 3, maybe 5 points in that game. DeMar DeRozan, he cooked, and we got a great read on this because – hey, back-to-back situation, maybe someone doesn't play, and it was true. No Zach LaVine, no what's his name, Domantas Sabonis, and he crushes his line. It's like 26 points. So really good reads overall. Sorry for the longer intro, but we do these reads regardless of the wins or the losses, and I think people like that transparency. So let's get into the play I got for today. 2 or 3 plays, actually, I got for today. And I'll walk you through them. So should be a quick video. And totally forgot to mention, I also gave out this Dabble slip, and we got so close. Trey Murphy didn't come through for us, but 4 or 5 on a 20x. It's really nice to hit these sometimes. If you're not on Dabble, check out Dabble using my code RICHDFS. Link in the description down below. You can also follow me on Dabble, so you can copy my plays very easily. So yeah, Dabble, very close. We've hit some 20x's already this season. It feels very nice, and yeah, we were just that close. Right there. So hopping into Prospectus to actually start talking about some plays here. I'm just going to give you my thoughts, and then I will do a recap of like what I'm actually attacking. I'm probably only going to put 1 unit on this, so maybe doing like a couple 0.25, 0.3 unit plays on some plus money probably. But the first guy I was thinking about is going to be John Collins, because I think he's the best pure scorer on this team. He should probably get 30 plus minutes in this game. The Suns defensively are a pretty good spot for him to attack, transition, spot up free throws, all the ways he can score the ball. And we're just going to see more volume, more usage from a guy like John Collins. He's already been right around this line in some games where he's playing 25 minutes, 26 minutes with James Harden. You know, this was a game without Kawhi. Scored 17 against the Thunder. He gets an easier matchup here. They are plus 2.5, but at the same time, you know, this is a Suns team that's not looking very good either, and they got their own problems. Now they insert Jalen Green. I think it's a weird addition. That's a harder team to read, but John Collins, he's a scorer. He can score the ball. This is obviously last year, but we know he can put the ball in the basket, have 20-point games. So honestly, I was looking at 20 plus for a guy like John Collins. He's just the first guy that came to my mind. I don't mind his matchup, and I think he's going to get a lot more opportunity with Kawhi and James Harden out of the game. So I really like John Collins, 17.5. I honestly might attack it at 20 plus. And then another data point just before we move on from John Collins, the usage rate last game I love to see went up 27.6%, and again only 25 minutes. That was the game without Kawhi, no Beal. Now we get no Kawhi, no Harden. A lot of usage is going to be able to get eaten up. So 27, even in the games he's playing only like 20 minutes or so, when he's in the game, his usage rate is pretty high. So I went to last year. I looked at usage rate. I want to see 20 plus, even though I think we're going to see more than that from him today. 20 plus, we're going to obviously see the hit rate goes up, and then I want to see the minutes. I want to make sure he's getting, not a ton of minutes, not, too little minutes. I would say 28 to 35 minutes today, 64% hit rate. Then you add on the fact that this is just a great matchup for him to score the points anyway. Interior, they're just not amazing in anything, honestly. He can score inside, transition, free throw, spot up, whatever it might be. I think John Collins' line's just too high. And a lot of those games last year, I got rid of the filters, but a lot of those games last year, again, he's getting 20 plus. So I think we can get some plus money there for John Collins. Not a bad look. And then the second play, and the only other play I'm going to give you guys, honestly, I'll give you some leans as I talk about them, but it's going to be Clippers money line. I just think they got more consistent players. These guys have been stars in their roles in a lot of different years. They're obviously not as good as they were in the past. John Collins probably is, but Zubac probably is. But Bradley Beal, Bogdanovich, guys like Brook Lopez, Chris Paul, Nicholas Batum, these are all guys that are going to get minutes. They're veterans. They know how to play basketball, especially when they get a little bit more oomph here. They're like, all right, we got our two stars out. We got to play some ball now. We got some more extra time on the court. They're going to play well, I think. Brook Lopez probably knocked down some threes. I think Bogdanovich could score pretty well. Derek Jones Jr. has just been very consistent in his role. I love to see what he's going to do. Zubac is going to do his thing. I just don't want to go to his points because he doesn't have a distributor really. But I think Zubac is going to do pretty well. Chris Dunn, another guy that is just like a perfect role player. So they got a lot of good players, good veterans. Yes, they're old, but they know how to play. They can probably mesh well together very seamlessly. And I think that's a better angle than, Devin Booker's been great. Grayson Allen's been great. Colin Gillespie's been good. But now you got Jalen Green coming in there. You don't know how many minutes he's going to play, but he's definitely going to, affect Grayson Allen's playmaking. He's going to affect Colin Gillespie's playmaking. Less time on the court for them probably. Jalen Green, not really a great team player. He's more of a black hole. He can score really well. He can catch on fire, but especially coming into a new team, he finally got used to the Rockets kind of. It's just a weird opportunity for Jalen Green to come in here. They are at home, but I'm just going to ride with the vets here. Plus 135. I honestly think they got a lot of big names. I don't want to get caught up with that, but I just think in general, they have guys that know how to play basketball. They can formulate a team better than this random team that's already not good. But then insert Jalen Green, I think he might mess the whole thing up here. And then actually another guy that I'm going to pull a trigger on here is going to be Bogdanovich at 10.5 points, minus 120 on BetMGM. I think you can also play this at 11 point, or is it DraftKings at 11.5, minus 110. That's okay too. But I'm going to take the 10.5, 78% hit rate in games last year where we saw 27 to 33 minutes. Right now projected for 30 minutes in this game. So I don't mind Bogdanovich. I know he can put the ball in the basket too. So Bogdanovich, John Collins, either one of those guys, I do like them, their chances of scoring some points. So let's go to the recap. We're all on the Clippers because I don't want to predict the Suns side of things. John Collins, 17.5 points, minus 105. I got 0.7 units on that. I got his 20 plus at 0.3 units. That's on Novig for plus 146 right now. Clippers money line plus 135 on BetMGM. And then Bogdanovich points over 10.5, minus 120 on BetMGM. So I ended up with 3 units on this game overall, and I'm all in on the Clippers. I zoomed in so you guys can see it a little bit better. And hopefully they come through for me. I actually changed the full 1 unit play on the Clippers to 0.75 units on the money line. I don't want to have too much in this game, so 2.75 units on this game. I like Bogdanovich. I like John Collins. I like a lot of guys on the Clippers, to be totally honest. And it's going to be hard to predict the Suns side of things. So for the entire season, we are up 2.62 units. I show all my wins, all my losses. We're back to our winning ways the past few days we've been cooking. So hopefully that continues into today. But don't go too crazy. It is only 1 game, and we don't want to spread ourselves too thin on 1 game. So that will do it for me. Definitely check out Dabble. We had the 20x I gave out yesterday. Almost hit. So you can actually follow me on Dabble. They give you $25 free using my code RichDFS when you sign up. I recommend putting some more money in just because they got great lines and great opportunities. And also give you a free month in my Discord if you guys sign up for my, for Dabble using my code. Just let me know in the comments or in the free part of the Discord. Say, hey, I use your code, and I'll get you that free month. Check out Props Madness. That was a tool I was using all throughout the video. And then, of course, subscribe, like the video, and comment something down below. All those good things. I'll see you guys in the next one. enjoy your Thursday. We got Thursday Night Football as well. We'll be attacking that in the Discord, of course. And I got nothing else for you. Quicker video, of course. One video or one game. So I got nothing else. Peace out.